Right then, hello. This is my Arrma Vorteks spelt wrong, and I've owned it for a few months, but I've only driven it the one time properly. I did a couple of tests. The reason being is the first drive of this truck was awful. It was pretty poor, and I'm not just talking about the fact that, yeah, okay, I broke it. I did break it, but that's not what I'm going on about. It was an absolute bitch to drive, or rather, an absolute bitch to try and drive, because it was on a sort of loose, stony, gravelly surface, and it just couldn't do anything. With the AVC off, all it could do was rotate. There was nothing. You could turn the AVC up to full, and you could sort of get to where you wanted it to go, but it got there in the most roundabout way possible, giving it all this, with the servo working overtime. There was just no grip whatsoever. The standard tyres are of such a hard compound of rubber, it almost feels like they're plastic. They are shocking. Now, I decided to test it on the street just after I fixed it. I broke one of the rear arms, so it's got RPMRs now. Look at that. So, yeah, I tested it on the street, and okay, the tarmac outside my house isn't particularly great tarmac, but it was dry and it was warm, and it still couldn't even wheelie. This is a brushless 3S truck, and it couldn't wheelie. Couldn't even cock the front wheels. It would just spin out or slide out. And even with AVC up full, you couldn't just sit there and crack the throttle. You wouldn't wheel it again. It would just spin out. And if you built the speed up slowly, and then maybe going half throttle, then you open it up, it wouldn't track straight again. It would slide out. Useless. Now, I was a bit worried because there's only so much that better grip can do. I honestly felt, oh, maybe there's some sort of fundamental issue with the setup, with the chassis, with the shocks, with the suspension, something that needs addressed. Maybe it has simply too much power for this platform. But I wanted to try the trenchers anyway. I've got good experience with trenchers. I use them on my monster trucks and they've been fantastic. So I ordered these pull-line trenchers. These are the ones that come with the wheels that you can change the hex, interchangeable hexes. So they came with, I believe, Traxxas style hexes, and you take them off and you buy the Arrma ones. Bolt them on. Nice design, nice and clean. I like it. And I took it out for a test yesterday without charging the battery. It was the same voltage as I left it, 3.7 volts per cell, so it wasn't brilliant, but sat it on the street, AVC completely off, cracked the throttle, wide open from standstill, and yes, it wheelied. It wheelied and it drove forward really hard and tracked arrow straight. So yeah, grip was enough apparently, or certainly on the tarmac. That just suggests how bad the standard tyres were, because yesterday, we're in October now. I think I tested it in June or July before, so it's much colder now. It was probably what, 8 degrees Celsius or something outside, 9 degrees Celsius, and it still tracked arrow straight. The back end just lifted the front, gripped, the back end gripped and drove forward, arrow straight. So today we're going to try it on the loose, gravelly, stony surface, because this is what I bought this for. I wanted to slide it around and give it some yeehaw. So we're going to do that, but it is a bit damp outside. It was pee and rain all last night. It'll be a good test for these trenches. I know that there will be fouling. You can see some scorch marks. I don't know if you can see on camera, but there's scorch marks there from the rubber on the side of the shell, and also there just from the test. That was outside for like 2 minutes. And also, if you compress the suspension and turn, it does foul. So I might need to widen the stands, maybe get wider hexes or something. But for right now, we're just going to try it. Enjoy. Okay, the ground is damp, the surface is loose, the AVC is off, and the tyres are rubbing. So let's go. I need a lot more practice at jumping, but these tyres are unreal. Super impressed. Yeah, rock crawl in. Oh, yeah. Okay, no. That counts. Damn it, no idea what it is. Well, I would call that a success. I mean, it sounds like a bag of nails. There's obviously some gravel where there shouldn't be gravel, but I'm so impressed with these tyres. I'm so happy with the drive now. And if it drove like that when I first bought it, I would have used it more often. So I'd call that a win. And nothing's broken, despite my horrific attempts at jumping, which I landed none of because I can't jump, because I was always traditionally a touring car guy, but I'm learning. I'm trying to learn. Anyway, thank you for watching, take care, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.